What's going on YouTube? It's Mac Wraith. Today we're making our first ever YouTube video and we're trying to create a beat in the style of Mac Miller's Faces mixtape. So without further ado, let's get right into it. I'm basing a lot of this on Funeral, which is considered by many to be one of the best songs he has on that mixtape. What he starts out with is kind of this like vintage organ feel, and I really like the idea of building a beat structured on just this like ethereal kind of psychedelia organ in the background. So we're gonna try and recreate that. Yeah, let's rock with this. Ooh, I didn't have my metronome on. Here we go. Let's try that again. First off, let's quantize that. Let's expand these. Let's do that. Now let's add some Mondo mod to it. I really like this underwater preset. Not that one. No. That's ridiculous. Ooh, I like that a lot. Let's add some saturation. One of my favorite plugins, the A800. We're gonna add some, I really like old tape for this. Then let's drop the volume a little bit. So we get, so it just sounds broken and busted in the background. I like that. And add some reverb. I feel like a medium hall. That sounds cool. And then maybe we could add some delay to it as well. Let's add like a really simple. Not quite. If we're gonna do that, we should bus it. So you can start to hear it in the background. That's just to add some flavor to it. And then I guess we could just throw a compressor on it. No, actually I don't want that. That sounds cool. Something Mac Miller does a lot in Faces is he uses rides as hats, and I really like the idea of that. So I'm gonna grab a multi-channel kit from Logic. The only difference is the multi-channel kits are already pre-panned. It just kind of sounds good right out of the box. And I'm a big fan of this Neo Soul kit. All right, here we go. Quantize it. We're going to drop the velocity down because we want it to be kind of a nice little light ride, and we're going to throw a delay on it. So now we're going to add a kick and snare pattern to this, and I want to use kind of a boom bappy kick snare pattern. So I grabbed a kick sample and a snare sample from Splice, and I put those into Logic's optimized sampler. And the reason I do that is because I want to play it like a MIDI. I don't want to play it. I don't want to arrange audio files on a track. I want to just play it as I would any other MIDI instrument. We're going to start off with the snare first. So I'm going to move that up. We're going to take out the metronome because we don't need it anymore because we got the rides as hats. Here we go. Quantize it. We're going to repeat it to the end. We're just going to EQ this up really quickly. We're gonna go pull that up there. Let in. Now we're gonna throw on a compressor, and we're gonna just try and smash this. Hear that clicking? I want to get rid of that. I'm just gonna replace that sample really quickly. All right, let's try doing what we were doing before. So let's add that 1176 back to it. Let's grab that snare. Let's add a kick pattern to this. Here we go. I don't like that. All right, cool. And then we can take that and convert to MIDI. Let's add some swing to it, and let's humanize that too. It's almost too fast. Let's bring it down to 60. That little ghost note in there, super low velocity. I don't know, it just feels cool in the background there. Let's add a bass line to this. I want a synth, I think. They're not like bass heavy, it's enough to give it backbone. We need something to like break that up. Spitfire's got such great sounds, but its UI is just I have a subscription. I have a subscription and it says it's expired, so I don't know. They get on my nerves. They get on my nerves. Well, that could be pretty cool. I apologize if the audio at the beginning has been not great. Ooh, all right, let's try that. Let's try that. That sounds cool. Let's try and find some like weird sounds on Splice, like a toy or something. I want to split it by note. And what I can do is I can pan it because I don't want to automate because I'm lazy. Duplicate the track, drop it down, and then I can take one, pan it over to the left side, and take this one and pan it over to the right side. So now it kind of has like a cool ping-pong effect in your ears. I also want to take these, keep them out of the low end, pull that up. Then I'm going to add some reverb on both of them. I'm going to option click this over here and add some space designer to it. Make it like super large. I want this to be just huge. I want a guitar. Go back to them. The UI masters. Awful. Awful. Gonna be responsive? Not great. Let's just pull a sample from Splice. I want a nice guitar. I have a really hard time finding good guitar instrument VSTs. And so I'm kind of waiting. I have an Arturia Keylabs MIDI coming. And so I'm hoping that once I get access to Arturia stuff, I'll have really good guitar sounds from them. But until then, I won't. So instead, we're just gonna go with this Splice guitar loop. It's nice, it's pretty. We can throw it in the background a little bit and have it accentuate what we're playing right now. We're gonna add a nice little chain to it to give it kind of more hip-hoppy sound that we want to hear. Let's throw on an Abbey Road saturator. Let's throw on a meta flanger. We already used the Mondo mod, so let's try a flanger on this. I like that a lot. Let's add some reverb and delay to it. Let's try this. That's kind of cool. Let's just compress it and EQ it and see what we got there. And then for EQ, let's just add a 1073. All right, let's throw it back in and see how it sounds. like when it's barely there. I don't know, so that when you really, if you really crank up the volume and listen to it, you can still like sort of piece it out. But I like when something's just in the background. It just adds such cool texture to the music you're making. So let's arrange this a little bit here. We just go. And there we have it. I would love to mix this down, add some more to it, kind of rearrange for like a chorus. If I had a guitar, I'd probably add that in like Mac Miller does. I would make one of the beginning part of the verses, just the guitar and the organ. But we have a pretty good skeleton to build a song off of this, and I'm really proud of what we came up with tonight. Going forward, if you're interested in learning more, or if you're interested in collaborating, or if you're interested in just chatting, let me know. Comment, go on my link tree. You'll see information to join my Discord. I'd love to hear from you, and I'd love to work with all of the musicians out there that just love making music. So have a great night, everyone.